Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Before we get into the video today, I just want to say this is the day, guys. This is the day where you do not have to hide in the toilet to play Raid Shadow Legends. This is the day where you can actually go down the pub with your mates and maybe meet a legend. This is the day where maybe you're meant to do some cooking and stuff with your kids. This is the day where you can be an absolute goon and get away with it. This is the day where you can go down the pub and have some nice beers. This is the day where maybe you can say, I want to watch the football. So happy Father's Day, guys, if you're a dad. If you're not, make sure you recognise your own dads. But have some fun with today. So they just launched this pack, actually. Father's Day pack. Looks pretty good. Five-star chickens, some gems, couple of sacreds. It's actually by far the best pack I've seen for a while. Maybe is it up there with like the New Year's pack? Perhaps not quite as good as that, like the Black Friday pack, not as good as that, but it's not far off it. It looks like it's a good one to me. So I will probably scoop that up. We've actually got another day of this boosted summon, so I might still try and get myself a Septimus. Anyway, the point of today's video is I just want to kind of point out the elephant in the room. And I was making a video the other day on the new 3v3 arena that's due to drop on Monday. And when I did my thumbnail, I realised that I used the roadmap as the backdrop to my thumbnail. Now, for those that haven't seen this, probably maybe 12 months ago, 11 or 12 months ago, Raid dropped this roadmap. And basically what it was the roadmap. It was meant to be the roadmap in 2019, the content they were going to drop. And you know what? It was really well done. It laid out a massive plan for the game. It showed everybody that was playing that there was longevity, that there's thought behind what they're doing. And it kind of gave everyone a bit of a, give us some credit, guys. We're fixing a few bits, but there's definitely new content coming down the line. And the way they did it, I thought was brilliant, because actually it's so visual, it's so easy to pick up and kind of digest. And for me, everything on there looked very cool. Yeah. So let me just kind of highlight my concern right now. We had new artifacts. Yes, we did. We got 6-star artifacts, followed by the Dwarf faction, followed by Clarion Place. So for those that are newer to the game, you might not realise that we didn't have a PC client. It was all through mobile, and if you had to play on mobile, it was all through BlueStacks or that type of emulator. We then got Faction Wars, which has had several iterations because the original release was just a bit too difficult and no one really had interest in it. Even now, I mean, I do plenty of videos, and my Faction War videos are probably my least watched videos, which is a shame, because Faction Wars for me is actually now good fun. Along with Faction Wars came Glyphs. So Glyphs became the prize in Faction Wars. We then got Platinum Tier Arena. I still think this needs to be changed. I still think they need to extend Platinum beyond 300 members, at least to 1,000, but probably more like 2,000. And I think they need to clean up Gold 4 to make Gold 4, perhaps there be another tier Gold 5 and split the two, because at the moment the rewards don't fit the effort between those two different areas. Gold 4 and Plat, there's a lot of players that are really similar level, and if you can't make the time zone for Plat, you're destined for Gold 4, which is always crap rewards, which means there's a massive group of people in this game that don't care about Arena, which is not great. Anyway, this did come though, and it all came in this order. We then got Season 1 Battle Pass. That worked. We all thought there were going to be Season 1 into Season 2, into Season 3, like every other game does, because Battle Pass was really well received and a really good bit of, I won't say it was content, because it wasn't content, but it was a really good initiative in the game, and it definitely makes those low spenders spend a little bit more, and it definitely makes those people that perhaps were a bit tired of the game, gives them something else to think about, because on Battle Pass you've got missions, and the mission might be use a spirit champion to one-shot somebody in the arena, for example. And you might be looking at your roster and you're like, oh, I don't normally use a spirit champion in the arena. And it made you think about who you're going to use for some fights. Now, that's not content as such, but it at least made you think, which in a way is content, I guess. So this has now disappeared. Real shame, because they've fallen flat on their face by allowing this to disappear for this long. They really have. It's shocking game management to allow this to disappear for so long. Now, the elephant in the room, though, guys, is everything so far has flowed like this in the exact order. But Monday, we see Tag Team Arena. So my question is the Void Tower axed? Is the Void Dungeon? Where is it? Why is that not falling in line with the rest of the content in this roadmap? Now, I appreciate the roadmap was made a long time ago. And it might be, guys, even though there's plenty of memes about the roadmap, make a new one. Own it. Own it. If this is your game, don't say, oh, we're not going to do another one because we got a load of grief because we didn't finish stuff last time. Own your game. Get a new roadmap out. Because right now, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, we've got Tag Team Arena coming Monday. It's not Tag Team Arena. It's 3 separate arena fights in the current format. It's not 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3 in any sort of guise. It's 3 teams of 4 champions. It's not perhaps clan versus clan or anything new or fun. It's just 3 separate arena fights, one after the other, against an opponent, which for me is weak at best content. But where's the Void Dungeon? Where's any drop of information to tell us that this is still in the plan? What does it look like? What are we expecting as a kind of reward scheme for Void Dungeon? Because every I'd say everyone in this game right now is hoping and praying that Void Dungeon is an opportunity to earn books. Whether it's pages of a book to form a book, whether it's you have to get to the highest tier of dungeon to be able to get epic or legendary books. We don't even care. Whether it's you earn rewards in some sort of currency to buy books from a different bazaar, similar to what they're doing with this bazaar shop thing. We don't even care. But it needs to be a way to earn books. Is it deliberately not being released, is my question. So in the game, we know that it has been sitting here. It's here. It's here, yeah? And don't tell me, well, we can't code anything new into the game. We're too rubbish. We've coded a new page for the arena. So we've coded something into the game. We've coded that you can have 3 teams versus 3 teams. You know, it's not like these guys don't know how to do anything, because we've coded a new section. We've coded a new meme area called the Pinnacle. But the Void Tower is hidden. I'll tell you what, it's not hidden. I can see it with my eyes. I can see it with my eyes. And right now, my question is it coming at all? I'd be really interested to know, because the next patch we know is going to be the launch of the Bazaar, and that's in July, so that's already a month. And we've had no drop of any more information about what else is coming. Is this so difficult to implement? Is it? Dragon Champions, Star Wars, Marvel Strike Force, Exo Heroes, Calibria. Everyone seems to have a version of this. So it's not a new idea. It's not like, hold on, we're generating a new idea. We need to go through the mill on it. All it is different layers of a dungeon. Not too dissimilar from fighting your way through round 1 of Dragon, round 2 of Dragon, fighting a boss. But then it follows on to be next one, boss, next one, boss. That's not that difficult to do. Is it because we can't code the graphics of it? No, we've done Faction Wars. We've coded new graphics and new designs and stuff into that. I'm struggling in my head to understand why they're not dropping this content, other than they make too much money selling books. That's all I can think it is. They make too much money selling books, so they're not dropping content which might allow people to generate their own books. And if that's what it is, it's so short-sighted, it's insane. On Dragon Champions, you can get books through their tower. I still buy books because I want to level up quicker than those books allow me to do it. And that is the same for this game. People will still do it, but you'll retain. This is what I can't get through my head. You will retain more of your player base if you drop stuff like this. So, I mean, I'd love to see the numbers. I'd love to see the background numbers to say number of new players, number of lost players. Therefore, what's the retention? Because I would be shocked if you cannot make more money. And this is what they're trying to do, guys. They make money in this game. I don't care about that. That's good. I want the game to be successful. But I would be shocked if you cannot make more money by releasing some of this stuff and getting it out into the game. And I think, I really am starting to think that the content is ready to go. But we've seen Battle Pass 2 champions in the back end of the game. So they're made. So it feels like Battle Pass 2 is kind of easy to drop. The Void Tower, it can't be that hard to code. So why aren't they doing it? And is it just because it's a financial opportunist thing to say, if we drop too much content too fast, then we're in danger of running out of ideas and we're in danger of our game going stale quicker? If that's the idea, I think it's bonkers, because the more you drop, the more engaged your current player base will be, surely. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think? But the elephant in the room is we've skipped it. We've skipped it and we've moved on. If the next kind of launch of stuff is going to be a new faction, then it feels like it's been skipped completely. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Happy Father's Day. Sorry it's a rant, but, you know, it is what it is.